It's my honor to present the leaders from our community who have really been on the front lines this week. Mitzi Buerkle Hammer, the chair of the Jewish Alliance Board of Directors, and Jeffrey Abbott, the president and CEO of the Jewish Alliance.
Thank you, Rabbi. I'm Mitzi Buerkle Hammer, chair of the board of the Jewish Alliance of Greater Rhode Island. Deuteronomy 1:10 tells us, a community is too heavy for anyone to carry alone. So let me start by saying thank you. Thank you to our elected officials who made time in their busy schedules to come out and support this vigil against hate. Thank you to the Providence Police Department for redefining what it means to protect and serve. You have been an ally for years, and your service is appreciated now more than ever. Thank you to the members of the media who are here covering this event. We live in a world where acts of hate typically get more attention than acts of love. So we are grateful for your presence here today. And thank you, Rhode Island's interfaith communities, as well as those of you who are here to show your love and support for all of us. I'm here to remind you that every story of hate, if you look hard enough, is filled with stories of love. This very public gathering today is a beautiful display of love, and we are grateful to all of you. Now, I'd like to introduce Jeffrey Abbott, President and CEO of the Jewish Alliance of Greater Rhode Island.
Good afternoon, and thank you, Mitzi. The ethic of reciprocity, often called the Golden Rule, simply states, all of us are to treat other people as we would wish other people to treat us in return. Almost all organized religions, philosophical systems, and secular systems of morality include such an ethic. This golden rule is intended to be applied to the entire human race. Unfortunately, and far too often, this gets applied only to believers in the same religion, or the same denomination, or the same gender, or the same sexual orientation. But today, the golden rule is on full display and is exactly what it was intended to be. We must respect each other. We must love one another, and we must fight for each other. Yesterday, some of us may have been strangers, but today we gather here as friends, and when we leave here, we will leave as sisters and brothers. There is simply no room, and instead, zero tolerance for all forms of hatred. When someone phones in a bomb threat, desecrates a cemetery, places a swastika on a public way, or fires a shot into a synagogue, we must all stand together. When someone spray paints hate speech on an Islamic school, or sets fire to a mosque, or when someone executes people in a house of worship, a school, or a dance club, we must stand together. When someone is harassed because of whom they love, the color of their skin, or the religion they practice, we must stand together. Today is not about hate or fear or indifference or politics. Today is simply about love and community. The love of our differences, but more importantly, the love of what makes us similar, what makes us a united community. As Lin-Manuel Miranda so gloriously stated last June, love is love is love is love is love. And indeed, we must celebrate the collective wisdom of our faith-based communities and our sacred texts. As Jews, we often talk about Tikkun Olam, or repairing the world. These words are synonymous with social justice and community service. Look around, friends. This is Tikkun Olam in all its glory. On behalf of Rhode Island's Jewish community, I thank each of you with my sincerest heartfelt gratitude for all of your love and support.